social development of a country. MSMAs have their unique set of strengths and advantages. So number one, relative in setting up. Many small enterprises started as single proprietorship with the owner acting as the manager at the same time. He does not he does most of or all the other tasks in his business, which only utilizes the space available in the house, such as the garage, the backyard, or the kitchen. After a few months of operation, the business may not even be registered yet by the government. Many such businesses registered only after they have attained stability. So, ang number one, the relative is in setting up. We can say relative is the ability to do something easily. In every small enterprises, usually the owner of that business is the one who acts as a manager. He or she is the one who organizes. Some small enterprises is not given attention of the government. Kag ang example sini nga gabaliga dabi sila sa ila bala mga halo-halo or anything nga pwede bala mga pamahaw bala kag they are not of the business is unstable. These small enterprises will be registered if they have attained stability. Number two, employment generation. Once a small enterprise is in operation, the owner manager is also the employee and chances are he will do employ other people to assist in the business. The more small enterprises are set up, the more people are employed. So the employment generation, so in the employment generation is a starting point of a business. To employ employers while the ensuring that the small enterprise are making progress to sit up on a new level. The number two,
Okay,
stability and lower capital.
di ba sa ang pamagay sa una, sa umpisa kapag start pa lang, halos tanan nga obligasyon kay owner, di ba? Alam mag-cashier, mag-manage siya, mas kita galimpyo siya man ang kaobra. Pero as time goes by, as time na nagkaya na ni business magtindog sa iya kagalingon, it comes time na kaya niya na mag-hire sa mga empleyado. So, it creates employment for other people because kaya mo na mag-hire, kaya mo na magpasweldo. Next.
Number three, flexibility and lower capital costs per job created. In contrast to large companies like car manufacturer which requires millions of pesos in investment, small enterprises may start with a relative small capital. The organizational structure of a small enterprise is generally simple because there are only a few employees. The firm can therefore easily adjust to the changes that may need to take place. So the flexibility and lower cost per job created in this part where small enterprises started in a small capital. Pag hindi man gaano kadamo ang empleyado but they can still manage to operate and adjust easily. But since it is small enterprise, they expected to have lower costs or pay in their job. Number four nun, liyog lang. Number four, provision of niche services that may not be profitable for large businesses. Many small companies specialize in a particular service. For example, large, large garment factories may not find it economical to hire additional workers to do embroidery if the order is just for one season. The large company would rather subcontract the job order to a small company that specializes in this case embroidery because even with small orders, you can make a profit. Number four, the provision of these services that may not be suitable for large businesses. In this case, the small enterprises or the smaller market you can make your difficult as there is not a large consumer. Like for example, naging hatag, because the large business is short in employees and for additional workers nga needed nila sang mga large businesses. Well, subcontract or makipagsunduan sila sa mga small company to specialize match services. Number number 5, distribution of income. The people who are employed in the small businesses receive salaries and earn income for themselves, part of which they spend they meet their needs, what they spend because income to others who supply them certain and good services. Thus, there is much multiplier effect in the distribution of income once people are employed. So the distribution of income is like vice versa. When you're employed to work, you get paid. And what you purchase is either product or services that will also benefits others. Number
Number 6, utilization of local resources. Those in the handicraft industry are fine examples of businesses that use local resources. Take handmade paper. It is made from grass like cogon, combined with recycled paper. Pinakloth are can-make baskets,
You don't have to
furniture.
read, Luis, you don't have to read that. Just summarize it. What's the, nga man, pwede mo promote ang MSME because of utilization of local resources. What does it mean?
So the utilization of local resources are easily accessible and they offer great support in business. It will also a big help to grow and enhance reputation with local stakeholders. Example of local products are abaca, walistambo, banig, abanico. So dito ay pinapakita na kahit local product ito ay pwede pa din makukuha ng income and considered to be a profitable business. Number 7, next no.
So, kumbaga class, kung ikaw yung may business ka, syempre di pa kinanglan mo sa resources. Maski merchandise na, manufacturing, or service na, need mo sa resources. Alright? So, din ka pa mapakal, dito ka pa sa ibang nga lugar, dito ka pa sa ibang nga bansa mapakal. Syempre, dire ka na lang sa lapit mo. Alright? So, that's why you can get benefit or local businesses can get benefits if you have businesses as well in that specific area because kung kinahanglan mo sa mga materials kaya ka na yung mapakal ideally next export earnings
Export export earnings. So here, where they decided to market their product internationally and expected to have double earnings. In this way, small businesses are growing and progressing because they engage in export operation. Example dito ay ang Pilipinas na common na ina-export ang mga fruit products like papaya and banana sa mga karatig bansa tulad ng Japan and South Korea. So the importance of operate export facilitate international trade and stimulate domestic economic activity by creating employment and revenues. Exports are incredibly important to modern economics because they offer people and firms many more markets for their goods. Number 8, seedbed for entrepreneurship. Seedbed for entrepreneurship. Seedbed refers to preparation of soil for sowing of seeds for good crop. Example of this is small business. So dito nagsimula ang operation ng business even it has less investments. Din dito din sila gumagamit o bumibenta ng mga local product para tiyakin na in demand ito sa market. Or mabenta nga ba ito at gawing permanent business and for them to make their business big. MSMS are those important
MSMEs
pillars of the economy.
plus
That is
how
why
much
a significant amount of development effort and policy support have been directed to ensure their growth and sustain development. Thank you,
plus
sir.
plus it reads as MSMEs hindi siya MSMS or MSMES it's MSMEs okay so seedbed for entrepreneurs ibig sabihin maski may capital ka pa ya or maski may kwarta ka pa mas ideal na mag-start ka danay sa dalong alright start ka anay micro entrepreneur hindi mo paghatag bilog na 15 million mo or 20 million para maka-start ka agad mag medium ka or mag small business ka start anay sa dalong small and then if nagiging successful pwede ka naka-lift maka-jump to small category pag okay na malaki na ang category mo malaki na ang capital mo pwede kang naka-jump into medium category alright seedbed, kumbaga dira ka gina-nurture ka palang anay until mag-ready ka. Just like sa inyo, hindi ka mo ginapatagaan sa mga subject na pang third year in Sigida. Right? Gina-make sure na anay na pang first year ka mga anay. Pagka first year nyo, saan na ka mga second year, after, then third year. Wala ka mo ginagulpe pala. Right? Next.
Next slide. The definition of MSME. MSME are defined on the basis of total asset value and the numbers of employees. According to MSME, are subdivided into three categories, which is the micro, small, and medium enterprise. The first category is define the micro enterprise with a total asset of 3 million pesos or less, with the number of employees to 1 to 9. In small enterprise, have defined a 3 million and 1 to 15 million total asset and the number of employees to 10 to 99 employees. The category of medium enterprises with define of 15 million and 1 to 100 million total asset in the number of employees to 100 to 199 employees. Now next.
Wait lang. So, class yun yung ang pakabalik lang. Pabalik lang na yung Mikael. Pabalik lang na yung Mikael. Okay. So, class in the business, ito yung category natin ha. Breakdown. So, ang meaning ng MSMEs na ginahambal nyo, that's micro, small, medium, enterprises. Right? MSMEs. So, si micro, any businesses na less than 3 million, right? Less than 3 million, and then employees are just from either 1 to 9 people. Small enterprise from 3 million and 1 peso to 15 million. Right? So, malaki na. And then, ang capital, ang tao is dapat 10 to 9 employees. 10 to 99. And then, medium, 15 to 100 million pesos. That's 100 to 199 employees. After sina is large enterprise na. Large enterprise is more than 100 million and then more than 200 employees. Alright? That's based on the RA 9501 or the Magna Carta for MSME. Ibig sabihin, ini nga breakdown, hindi ni siya thank you Google, hindi ni siya Wikipedia, hindi ni siya halin kay Encyclopedia or kay Atlas. Alright? Ini nga breakdown or ini nga category, based ini siya sa aton layi sa Philippines, which is the RA 9501 or the Magna Carta for micro, small, medium enterprises. Alright? So, butslingon, in case na i-update na siya, it's possible na ma-update man niya. Pero as of the moment, ini ang aton category or ini aton breakdown. Now, question. What if kung ang asset mo is less than 3 million pero imo empleyados 15 people? Anong i-follow mo? Will you be under micro or will you be under small enterprise?
Micro, sir.
Right? That's correct. Ma-fall ka yapon under micro. Alright? Kaya ang hierarchy sa in terms of total assets and employment, ang hierarchy dira is ang total asset. Masundon mo ya ang category na nabilong ni total asset kaysa kay employee in case na hindi sila nagtama ha. In case bala na kunwari imo empleyado 150 pero imo asset is about 10 million. Alright? So kung mo sina maski 150 pa imo empleyado bilong ka gyapon kay small enterprise. I-follow mo gyapon si total asset. Okay? Klaro tayo class? And ang standing niya ha, micro, small, medium enterprise. Right? Go ahead.
Next. This is the specific laws. Business innovation. Business innovation is an organization process for introducing new ideas, workflow, met- methodologies, service, or product. The Republic Act number 11293 or the Philippine Innovation Act or which is called PIA signed into the law of April 7, 2019. The law will be guided country innovation goals and it's expected to make the policy environment in the country conducive for more science and technology and innovation efforts. So, ini nga law is focus sa hindi lang sa paghatag sang country, hindi lang sa for energy technology innovation. This is law is also responsible for adopting innovation as the vital component of the country. And, and it is also responsible to develop policies to drive inclusive development, promote and grow national competitiveness of the micro, small and medium enterprises and the appropriating funds. Therefore, and for the other purposes, PIA also created the National Innovation Council which is called NIC. So ang NIC ang responsible sina ang gahawad siya ay ang president. So ang purpose ng NIC sila ang nataasan sa direksyon sa pagbag-o sang isa ka bansa, layunin sa mga priority para sa mga long-term national strategies sa paagi sang National Innovation Agenda and Strategies Document or NISI.
Alright. So class, these are some examples of the law. This law is really not specific for businesses. It's more of innovation of the country itself, but it could affect some of the aspects in businesses. Pero I hope you will be discussing laws that are specific to businesses mismo. So class, assuming that the laws will not be updated or will not be changed, most likely this laws will come into your third year or fourth year subjects. So might as well be familiar with your current with these laws. Not really like the name itself. It would be better if you can remember the name, but if not, at least the purpose of those laws. Okay. Next, Ken.
Top 10 digital trends impacting the Philippines according to FinTech. Number 1, out of the box think tanks. In the next 3 years, disruptive CIOs who are out of the box thinker will set the tone of ICT development in the Philippines. ICT or information and communication technology and refers to a combination of manufacturing, industry, and service industry that capture, transmit, and display data and information electronically. The direction of ICT growth in the Philippines will decide during the next 3 years by disruptive CIOs who are creative problem solvers, cloud mobile, big data, analytics, and many more technologies are working together to, to revolutionize society in ways we never seen, let alone experience. CIOs are under increasing pressure to take advantage of these digital breakthroughs while also maintaining the security and efficiency of their IT operation. Number 2, upscaling job through ICT. The demands of the new borderless economy will push enterprise to manpower rescaling and upscaling jobs through ICTs. ICT-based job scaling, the needs of the new borderless economies will first businesses to rescale their workforce, implement ICT-based job scaling like computer programmers, web designers, database analysts will be demand for the job company to upskill their resource, making their database in order for them to secure their information or money transaction through their customers. 3. Authentication and trust. 20% of CIOs will shift to their job security, cybersecurity focus towards authentication and trust to be better handle business risk. To better manage business risk, 20% of CIOs will reorient their cybersecurity efforts towards authentication and trust, by which this means in order for the client and customer to trust a business substantial or guarantee that they can be safekeeping and trustworthy to persuade the customers or of their money and personal information. Number 4, Workspace 360. The rise of digital natives and the influence of digital natives mindset enterprise will push novel workspace trends. The rise of digital natives and the influence of digital natives mindset or enterprise will push novel workspace trends like us brought up during the age of digital technologies and therefore familiar with computers and internet from an early age. Number 5, digital empowerment, non-disruptive digital disruption. In the next 2 years, the country continuing journey towards digital transformation will pave the way to retail and financial technologies and services that integrate seamlessly into the daily lives of the local community. Digital disruption that does interfere over the next 2 years, the nation's ongoing digital transformation will pave the way to retail and financial technologies and services that seamlessly integrate into the daily lives of them. Like we are using now the digital payment over online shopping and huge impact in our daily lives. Next slide. 6. Personalization and the new standards. In the next 12 to 24 months, utilizing digital driven, customized, and personal approaches to customers' intimacy and talents acceleration will become standard practice among Philippine enterprises. Utilizing personal digital driven method to customers' intimacy and acceleration will based on the common practice of the Philippines businesses. Number 7, future of payment. By,
Class,
twi-
wait lang.
by 20,
Renal, wait lang. So, class-basing personalization is the new standard. For example, yung mga mix and match type of order. For example, kung gusto mo ng bundle, na pwede ka nakapamili kung ano nga bundle ang gusto mo. Or yung mga more offers, more promo na mas suited sa mga situation. Like for example, sa load. Diba? So, bang may mga promo na specific. So, the goal is to have more type of promos na mas specific sa situation mo. For marketing, di ba usually kung marketing, template lang na siya na ginasend, but the goal will be mas personal siya, ara ang ngalan mo, ara ang mga basic info mo na ang letter is intended gid para sino. Alright, so that's what we mean by personalization. So mas centered or mas personalized para kay customer ang either ang product or a service or even ang marketing strategies sa mga businesses. In that way, mas separate mo yung marketing info ni marketing email, for example, marketing email ni business versus sa email ng scammer. Alright? Future of payments, easy type of payments, convenient. Diba sa to, ikaw magbayad ka, kinahanglan magbayad ka dito mismo dito sa store. Or kung ang business naman, kung magbayad, dapat sa BIR gid mismo. Or sa bangko mismo. But now we have a lot of options. Right? Rainier, can you give us example of those payment options? Nakamute ka? Nakamute ka?
like GCash, sir, and other online payment apps, so you can easily store or pay money in any businesses, sir.
That's correct. So, pwede online banking, pwede Paymaya, pwede GCash, maski Shopee. Diba, nagagamit na rin Shopee pambayad. Kadto ka pen shop, kadto ka bench, may Shopee Pay dira, may Pay Later dira, mga option. Pwede ka nakabayad. Diba, maski wala ka card, wala ka kwarta on hand. So, future, easy, convenient payment for businesses. For the business people to pay the government licenses and taxes, at the same time, for customers to easy pay their purchases to the businesses. About number 8.
Number 8, sir. Continue, sir. DX and BPO industry. As digital transformation shakes up BPO market dynamics, BPO providers that aligns that DX plan with the changes in the industry will gain competitive edge in the market. Business operation outsourcing or BPO provides who match their interaction between customers and brand as made possibly by technology. Strategies with the change in the industry will gain competitive edge in the market in digital transformation upends in the dynamic of BPO markets. Continue, sir. 9.
So may,
Analytic driven
sige lang, Ryan.
analytic driven marketing in the next 5 years. Philippine enterprise that incorporates analytic and customers insight into their marketing will see commanding lead over competitors in customers' retention and profitability. Over the next 5 years, business in the Philippines that integrates analytic insight of their marketing will perform better than rivals in terms of retaining customers and increasing profit because the customer's perspective of what they want and what they need to improve in a business.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin yung marketing strategies mo, hindi lang pawala na, sige, this month maamo ko sini, ay, this month maamo ko sini, o kaya mapaprint ko yung pamphlet, or tarpaulin, or poster, or ma-post ko sa Facebook sini, tapos pang tag ko tanan. Alright? Hindi lang siya ganun. Ang goal is to have a more systematic, more proven type of marketing na effective din siya. Alright? Para kada marketing mo, you can expect that there will be outcome, there will be sales that you can make because of those marketing efforts. Kaya ang marketing, syempre, ginagastosan mo man siya puhunan. Diba? Mapaprint ka pamphlet, coupon band, printer. Pero dapat, worth it siya. So, mas ang marketing strategies are not just more on emotion, but it should be systematic, scientific. Next.
Number 10, digital economy tipping point. The next 12 to 35 months, enterprise are headed to the different higher level of maturity when it comes to DX adoption. In the same manner, clear digital vision of the country should be seen in the government barrels of its ICT initiative. When it comes to adopting of digital experience, businesses are moving to a newer higher degree of maturity. As the government accelerates in ICT initiative is a clear vision of the nation should be seen.
Okay.
Next.
The goal is to become digital economy. Alright, market access. What do you mean by that? Isa, ano yung,
Ako ni Sir.
I'm sorry, wait
Ah,
lang, good Nicole. Ken, yun na yung ano nyo?
okay,
Ang
sir.
loss? Okay, there will be others. Okay, sige, sige. Go.
Okay, sir. So, market access. First, sir, I do not have a camera today because I am screen sharing in with my laptop that does not have a built-in camera. So, my apologies for that.
Di naman
Market
makita yung mga
access.
pretty face.
Market access refers to the ability of a company or country to sell goods and services across borders. Market access can be used to refer to domestic trade as well as international trade. Although the latter is the most common context, market access is not the same as free trade. So, what is free trade? Free trade means international trade left to its natural course without tariffs, quotas, or other restrictions. They differ from market access because market access has this WTO or World Trade
Organization.
Organization law that provides three main groups of rules on market access: rules governing common duties, rules governing quantitative restrictions, and rules governing the other non-tariff barriers such as technical regulation and standards, sanitary and phytosanitary measures, custom formality, and government. This means market access is the one responsible for the trading and selling goods between two countries or more. It also allows small producers to reliably sell more with better quality and at a higher price. This in turn encourages farmers to invest in their own businesses and increase the quality, quantity, and diversity of the goods they produce. Okay, moving on. These are the nine primary obstacles in market access. These nine are those problems or hindrance in market access within the Philippine SM, SMEs.
It should at least include the micro, but usually because less than 3 million lang ang micro, um, hindi sila nakakapag-export. Right? So that's why start na sa small. Kay small is from pila gani? Um, Gin-discuss with the door. You can? Pila gani? Ang small?
3 million.
Vivian,
Sir,
pila gani ang category sa in terms of total assets? Pilang bracket ni small?
total asset. Maybe
Di ba?
up to 3 million, sir.
Not up to, that's micro, less than 3 million. Starting from 3 million
$15 millions.
up to 15 million.
Ah,
That's right.
small.
So, at least from 3 million to 15 million, most probably kaya mo na mag-export. So, that's when it starts sila from small. And plus, again, market access, ang baga ni Mikael, it refers to the ability of a country or of the company itself to sell products, goods, or services outside the country. Alright? Nga man, it's because dito yan, may damo na siya nga balakid, kumbaga, or barriers. One of the major is ang tariff, taripa. Alright? What does tariff mean, Mikael?
Um, Tariff. It is it. It is a tax or duty to be paid on a particular class of imports or exports.
Correct. Manag-end at ang session, so just go to the next link ha. That's right. It refers to the international tax na ginabayaran sa tagabaligya dito. Alright, kunwari ako, may business ako, tapos gusto ko mag-export sa ibang bansa. So, kung ang nga bansa, in order for them to accept my products, kaya kung maibaligya ako dito, especially kung may buyer na ako dito, i-require nila ako magbayad ng tax, ng tariff. So, in nga tax, it means its term is tariff tax, or the tarifa tariff. Alright? So, that's one of the borders. Siyempre, kung hindi, barrier, kung hindi mo kaya bayaran ang tariff, dira nga bansa, so hindi ka maka-export dito, hindi nila pagbatunan mo gamit or imong item. That's na class. So, there is also the free trade, mga agreement ng country to country na, okay, I will let you sell products here in our country without taxes. Alright? For example, yung bugas natin, di ba? Ang kita nag-aalaw kita sa mga commercial rice na wala tariff, wala taxes dire. Pero ito ang bugas natin niya, i-export natin, tapos ibayad kita tax or tariff sa ibang bansa. Right? So, ang ASEAN countries, we have agreement na no tax or no tariff. It's because para ma-promote yung ASEAN to ASEAN products. Pwede kita kabaligya sa products sa Thailand, sa Malaysia, Indonesia, right? Singapore, na wala ka tabayaran yung tax, no tariff. At the same time, sila man, pwede man sila kabaligya dire, na wala man tariff. Right? Questions? Oh, good. Okay, proceed.
So first of is inadequate business operations. This is also known as business failure or failure in business, such as lack of funding or capital or working capital, lack of business acumen on the part of the management team or business owner or business owners who fail to address the needs of their business. Next is uh, next is human resource constraint. Refers to the limited resource in terms of human resources, materials, equipment, or finances. Constraints such as deficits, limitation, and risk in the project plan that affect the availability, capacity, and accessibility of those resources and mean they cannot match the resource demand. Next is difficulties complying with the international standards or government regulation. This is this is the obstacle where um, a business have a difficulty uh, to meet the requirements of the international standards and government regulations. Next is an ability to compete with competitors. This inability to compete with competitors obstacle is where business um, cannot match the competing competitors with their quality or quantity of goods or products that they sell to their consumers. Next is marketing and branding constraints. Marketing and branding constraints are those uh, names or brands that you wish to apply in your business but cannot because of copyright constraints. Next, inadequate infrastructure or distance to markets. This is where your business is um,
Infrastructure, yes. Infrastructure,
infrastructure.
yes. For
Yes.
example, actually hindi na siya across the borders ang market to access ha. It's not just like one country to country. It could also refers to province to province. Copies to Cebu, for example. 'Di ba? Kabudlay, wala kita sang bridge na pwede kita makapag-deliver ng items natin to Cebu. So, paano kita mag-deliver kung in case may product kita, tapos we have to deliver it to Cebu, Mikael? Which
Uh,
transport or means of
Pardon, sir.
transportation? Ano nga means of transportation ang kailangan natin gamitan?
Oh well, if it's on land, sir, we can deliver the products and goods
Hindi,
using
from
trucks or
ano ganit, from Rojas to Cebu.
what kind of transportation method, sir?
Ang po pwede.
Boats and trucks.
Um, Makatruck ka, baka makabiyahe siya. Hindi ka makaland. Either air,
It's either air or
aeroplano, or sea
on water. Sea.
and water. Yes, that's simple term. Alright? But imagine, ang gastos, ang cost, di ba? May pinatawag ka? Ang gastos na pakadto mo sa air, kung aeroplano ang gamitin mo, or kung mas barko pa, mahal. Di ba? So, that could be a problem. That's why, kung napapansin nyo, di ba may mga ginaubragid nga legacy or ginapabugal gid sang isa ka administration kapag ka nakakapatindog sila ng mga bridge, di ba, na nagka-connect sang ininga province sa ininga province, di ba, meron sila goal ang Manila to Cebu, di ba, in that way ang mas madasig ang ang transportation, and that's not just good for other aspects ng economy but also in the business aspect. Imagine, si buyer, dasig na lang makakadto dira sa Cebu or sa Manila. Hindi niya na kailangan mag-aeroplano ka or hindi niya kailangan magbarko ka. Bus lang. Tungod sa bridge na uban niya. Alright? So, those are example of the number 6. Inadequate or not competent enough infrastructure capacities. Either dun sa isa ka country or dun sa isa. Right? Like sex.
Uh, lack of lack of access to finance. So lack of access to finance is where a business owner or a company lack of funding to maintain and to their businesses. Next is lack of access to market information. This is where um, they do not have the right information to um,
Market, dira sa bansa na for example, ako gani gusto ko magbaligya, di ba? Pero I don't have enough information kung ano yung ang market culture, consumer culture sa Japan. Right? So it would not be ideal for me um, to
trade.
to trade or to sell or to access the market in Japan. Good example, not Japan because medyo open in Japan, but for example, either China or hindi China, North Korea. North Korea. 'Di ba? Napaka-secretive nila. So, wala ka naman siya idea kung ano yung market culture